Hey everyone, M the Goddess here. Extremely sorry. I have been trying to motivate myself to create content, so I greatly apologize I didn't create any last event. This is my very first attempt with this map. It's going to get you 115, so it'll give you over that 100 mark. A very lazy strategy. Feel free to modify how you want because this is my very first attempt. Use your hero, set her on strong. We're going to start out with the plane. You're going to want to do the middle path first. Everything that this boss needs, it needs camo detection. So if you start out top path, the plane is not going to do any damage to the boss. So when you start out, do that middle path twice so it can detect camo, and then slowly start upgrading your top path. If you have the monkey knowledge, put it on wing monkey and make it a 4-2-0. Use your hero ability every time it refreshes. Make sure she's on strong so then that way the swords are targeting the boss. What we're going to do, this is pretty much the only micro right here, just through this first little loop. We're going to do mob shredders and make them 0, 3, 2 and put them on automatic. What we essentially want to save up for is going to be a T5 ice monkey. Once we get that, there's going to be little to no micro. It's going to be pretty much fast forwarding, and we'll easily be able to create a Paragon torch to the back end of the map. The mob shredders are going to be a good effective strategy early on because it's going to do a lot of damage, and putting it on an automatic, the spikes are going to fall wherever the closest thing is towards the exit of the map. So we'll continue on these, but I'm only going to spam these pretty much up until this point right here. After that, we can start preparing for our ice monkey. You can place it a little bit ahead because when we place it ahead, we want to be able to create a T5. And what we'll do is we'll sell the back spikes and create that T5 ice monkey. It's great damage. It will be our first one. And once we get that, we're going to need to pair that with a helicopter. So you'll see me upgrade it to a 4-2-0. Just calculate how much each one of those are, sell all of the mob shredders, and create that T5 ice monkey as quickly as possible. Once we get this, no more micro pretty much. It's going to be creating T5s and then slowly building our Paragon. The helicopter, making it a 2-4-0. That is strictly just to move that ice monkey. The ice monkey is small enough to where you can put it in between the edges here, and that's what we're going to do. So when it starts to pass, use the helicopter ability at the bottom, select it, and then move it wherever the boss is. Upgrade that T5 plane all the way to a 5-2-0. Pair it with the village or try to put it within range of the village and make it a 2-4-0. Use that ability. That way it boosts that helicopter each time or the plane each time. And what we'll do is we're going to do a T5 top path sniper. We're going to make it a 5-2-0. Now with this particular map, as you see, when you click on it, it takes away range. So we're going to use the helicopter to move our ice monkey and also move our sniper. So when you place that T5 sniper, make sure it can see clearly up the lane that it's in. And then when it starts to go towards the next lane, you can use your helicopter ability when it refreshes to move it over to the right. That way it's constantly hitting the boss each time, and leave it on strong as well. After you get that all the way upgraded, we're going to go ahead and work on a T5 spike. It's going to be a 2-5-0. You can honestly just let it speed forward. Remember, this strategy is going to get you over 100. It's a lazy strategy, but it's going to get you a solid score each time. So you're not going to do a ton of micro. There's probably going to be a ton of other videos out there that's going to get extremely high. But for me, as you guys know, I want to get something that you can get over 100 each time, and you can pretty much speed it forward. So here you're going to see me go ahead and move that sniper over to the right because the boss is coming down. That's going to allow that ability to refresh on that helicopter. And then as soon as it refreshes, go ahead and grab your ice monkey, move it over to the next lane, and then continue just saving up for the carpet of spikes. So let it speed forward, use all of your abilities, upgrade to the carpet of spikes as quickly as possible. After we get that upgraded, now you can just start working on your Paragon. I highly suggest using the middle path first when you create it, because the middle path, as you guys know, when you get it to a T4 or a T5, it's going to turn them into mini super monkeys. Now, since this boss needs camo detection, remember we're cross-pathing everything with camo. That way it will do damage to the boss. But as you put out your extra dart monkeys, you need to make sure that you do the bottom path That way, that when they turn into mini super monkeys, it's going to target the boss as well. If you don't, then they're not going to target. So make sure when you put the extra ones out, I would do a 0, 2, 2, or at least just do the bottom path twice. That way they have that camo detection ability. Use the abilities each time. Make sure you go ahead and refresh those. Once that goes, you can just let it speed forward. We're going to upgrade to our T5 when we can. You can also go ahead and place them within the middle strip as well, because they are a small enough tower. So you're going to go ahead and see me place a bunch there. That way, when you use the ability, and it will go through here and then all the way down the right hand side, it's going to hit the boss throughout the entire time, no matter which way you place it. So place as many as you want, upgrade to the T5 as quickly as possible. After you get that middle path upgraded, you have to do the top path and the bottom path. You can do the bottom path twice if you have the monkey knowledge. I was a little lazy, and since this is such a lazy strategy, I only did the bottom path once. But as you're going to see, it's a strong enough Paragon. We're going to have plenty of time. We're going to rebuild things. We're going to put towers out, and it's going to get you well over 100. Move that sniper over to the right-hand side. So as that boss is coming down, make sure you move it over to the right. That way it's not going to lose vision of where the boss is. Upgrade to the top path. The one in the back end is going to be what the Paragon's going to be. If you're following pretty much this strategy, once you get all of them upgraded to T5s, you have enough towers out that you can turn around and sell everything and be able to create the Paragon right away. So you don't need to have a certain amount of money in order to sell and create it. So as soon as I get this bottom path here, you're going to see me go ahead and start over to the left-hand side. I'd start with the lower tier things. So you're going to see me go ahead and sell the helicopter and then just quickly sell and then create the Paragon. You can contribute the max amount of money to it. You can create the bare minimum. It's completely up to you. Once we get that Paragon, it's basically going to be rebuilding. We want to make sure that we have other defenses out that can kind of help with balloon cleanup and also target the boss. So as soon as I create this, I highly suggest starting out with a helicopter or a plane, I apologize, and making it a 0 to 5, put it on Wing Monkey, and then I'm going to pair this with the village as well and use the ability. It's going to help, especially when it hits around 100 and you have all of the different mobs and the stronger balloons that are going to be coming out, especially as the boss gets to the back end. It's going to kind of suck up any balloons in the back and push them to where the boss is, and it's going to push them ahead. So we want to make sure we have a lot of defense there. So after we get that T5 village and the T5 plane, you're going to see me put an ice monkey just to try to help slow things down and make it a 205, and then place out whatever you want. I'm going to go ahead and do a spike, but it really doesn't matter at that point because this is going to get you over 100. Very kind of loose strategy here because it is my first time. Greatly apologize for not uploading content lately. I'll go ahead and post out this one for this event. Make sure you drop a like and subscribe if you haven't. If you want to support me in-game, my in-game creator code is mthegoddess, just like my YouTube channel. Truly appreciate each and every one of you. Thank you so much, and I hope you guys have a great Wednesday. Bye, guys.